All right, so finally, from here at the Bat Cave, I have finally. So this is the version I've been working with for the last few months. I've added some gold pieces. I have some gold material I'm making great use of, but it's and it has done its job admirably. I love this. That's the reason why I haven't taken this one apart. I'm not going to cannibalize this one for the next version, primarily because I don't have to. Everything in here is printed, so there's no need to take precious parts out of it to put into another version, because I can just print another one for the same amount of effort. Oh, and by the way, I've done just that. So now I've taken all that I learned from using this for the last few months. So you can see it gets the job done. You see, there's the sensors. They all work, they all actuate, they all still work. Same thing there, but these were always a little bit bulky. I mean, a whole lot bulky. Same thing here. So I took the best features of it and I made a vastly better one. Some simple things. The sensors are way better. I think you can actually see them now. See? These are actually much more focused on, see, like these are slightly different than these. These only have one loop in there that acts as a resistor, which lets them be much better switches. These have a few loops that allow them to be resistors over a wider range, and there's only one point at which it contacts with the anode in the bottom. So it's very much more accurate, and the way that the fingers are hinged together has changed a bit too. Uh, I can actually put my hand in my pocket now again, right? The action is different, primarily because this one I'm using, since this is um, a neurological interface, I'm actually using the pain of such a pointed amount of effort of focus being directly on the knuckle as a neural interface as well as a computer interface. So it's sending little pulses to my brain as well as sending the pulses to the computer. So now instead of the Arduino being down here, because I had that because it was prototype, so I had like pins and stuff in it, I've just soldered everything to the Arduino board and put it on the hand. This is going to make things way easier. I'm getting rid of all that computer stuff on my arms. This is going to be more sensor and design space. This is going to be more about routing things, picking up things, putting in things, So it'll be an input-output interface, but it'll also be beautiful, whereas before it was merely and purely functional. So I wanted to get a chance to show the new design, because everything from this point out is some batshit crazy shit, because it works, but I've tested it, but I haven't programmed the software to work with this one yet. It's not any different. It's just that there is an equally advantageous change in the software that's going to enable all the crazy shit that I've been tiptoeing around for the last 6 months or so. So I wanted to show this, and this is in preparation for two shows that I have this weekend. One on Sunday, actually. One is the Glass Project over at the Russell here in Detroit, and the other is Rejecting Reality at the Red Bull Arts place down at Eastern Market, and it's going to be with Zach Brunel and Pamela Z, and should be all kinds of interesting fun. I've got some weird shit that I'm working on that I'll be using before then, because I want to make sure it works, but it'll be a moment where it will be manifested. So with that said, I wanted to share this, and the next video will be some other shit. Peace.